Hey guys, it's the Sound Alchemist, and I'm back at it to bring you 40 facts, well, almost 40 facts, on the Warhammer 40k universe. The reason why I say almost is because today we're going over the armory of the new Primaris Marines. These guys were kind of just released, so there's not much on them as of right now, but I did want to give you guys a little bit more information onto their weaponry and stuff like that. So the Primaris Marines are basically genetically altered Marines. They're bigger, faster, stronger, and supposedly they are non-heresy. A lot of you guys think that messing with the gene seeds of these Space Marines chapters is basically heresy in itself, since it goes against what the Emperor of Mankind has in store for them. Or at least that's a few theories that you guys have talked to me about in the Facebook page. Now, a lot of people don't like the Primaris. I don't like I like them model-wise, but at the same time, I don't feel comfortable, so to speak, using them. I don't know. I feel like their lore is just like they were just kind of like forced in on us. Like, I don't know. They're cool and all, but at the same time, GW could have done a better job. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But anyway, let's go into the armory and wargear of the Primaris Marines. So to begin with, let's talk about the new armor. To aid them in battle, these new gene-forged warriors are equipped with new arms and armor based on Belisarius Call's designs and were forged on Holy Mars itself. These include the Mark X Tacticus armor, which is a suit of Astartes power armor that combines the most effective elements of ancestral Horus Heresy patterns of plate with more recent developments in power armor technology. And the Mark II Call pattern bolt rifle is a re-engineered, recrafted, and a perfected design from the archetypal firearm of the Space Marines. Primaris captains and the aggressor squads use Mark X Gravis armor. So the Gravis pattern of Mark X armor is more heavily protected, and it allows for a level of protection near that of Terminator armor, but with the flexibility of standard designs. And now let's go into the fire weapons of the Primaris, beginning with the Assault Bolter. Now, it was developed over centuries by Belisarius Call, and the Assault Bolter is in essence a miniaturized single-handed version of the Heavy Bolter. It is equipped with a high-capacity magazine, a gun shield, and an auto-reloader. The Assault Bolter is short-ranged, but its rate of fire and hitting strength are considerable, with the recoil contained by a mag shield. Assault Bolters are normally wielded by the Inceptor squads. The Auto Bolt Rifle, aka the Mark II Call Pattern Bolt Rifle. This rifle is a new version of the venerated bolt gun developed in the closing days of the 41st millennium specifically for the Primaris Marines. It is named after the Magos Belisarius Call, and it is said to be a recrafted and re-engineered to perfection. This rifle is larger and longer barreled upgrade to the standard bolter, allowing for longer range and armor-piercing capability. The bolt rifle is highly modular, allowing for a number of easily created variants, such as the Auto Bolt Rifle, which is equipped with a high-capacity magazine. And now on to my favorite, the Plasma Incinerator. The Mark III Belisarius pattern Plasma Incinerator is a type of plasma weapon used by the Primaris. It was developed by Belisarius Call, surprise surprise, and it is a refinement of the older plasma gun design, but with a more advanced Imperial Arsenal adaptation. The Plasma Incinerator fires a potent armor-melting blast with no risk of overload, though safety cannot be assured when it is fired on its overloaded charge setting. Plasma Incinerators are typically wielded by the Primaris Hellblaster squadrons. And then we have the Flame Gauntlets, which is a type of flamer weapon used by the Primaris Aggressor squads. Now let's jump to the close combat weapons, beginning with the Astartes Combat Knife. So this knife is a close combat weapon used by all Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines as well. Only the great Astartes warriors would call this formidable weapon a mere knife. If it were not for the too wide grip, humans could also use these impressive blades as swords. Tough and thick, these knives are designed for close quarters fighting and are often the last weapon that a Space Marine will use when all others have run out of ammunition or power. The Power Sword. Power swords are one of the preeminent types of power weapons in the 40k universe. When its power cell is activated, the blade becomes sheathed in the lethal haze of a disruptive energy field. This allows the blade to easily rip through armor and flesh with ease. Next up is the Power Fist, or the Power Glove, which is a large metal gauntlet surrounded by an energy field that disrupts solid matter. It is large and slow in combat, however, it does give the increase in strength to the wearer. Force Weapons. Force weapons are advanced, psychically attuned close combat weapons that are only fully effective in the hands of a powerful psyker. Force weapons effectively act as a deadly psychic extension of the wielder's own powers. They are designed to allow a psyker to channel deadly warp energies into their victim, acting as a conduit between the wielder's mind and the flesh of its target. Oftentimes, they take the form of swords, spears, or other close combat weapons. Anyway, within the structure of the weapon itself is an interwoven, powerful psychic converter, formed into a precise serpentine shape, which then concentrates and directs energy. And lastly, we have the Bolt Storm Gauntlet, which is a bolt weapon used by the Primaris Space Marines. It is often wielded by captains, and it does bear a strong resemblance and function to Guilliman's famed weapon, the Hand of Dominion. The Bolt Storm Gauntlet is essentially a power fist with an inbuilt bolter into it. And that brings us to the end of this section on the 40fax and the Primaris Marines. Obviously there's going to be more to come, since we do have Primaris Terminators, Apothecaries, and whatnot still in the mix to reveal themselves. As of now, they have the Redemptor Dreadnought and a Repulsor transport vehicle. And if my sources are correct, we will have a aircraft that goes by the name of the Overlord. No images on that as far as I know, but it's coming. So let me know what you guys think. In your opinion, will you use Primaris Marines? And will they replace the older Space Marines? Because a lot of people, that's what they're pretty much afraid of. They put all this time and effort and money into their regular Space Marines, and it's like, now you gotta go ahead and invest into the Primaris. I don't think that's the fact. That being said, Primaris Marines are 2 wounds and they're a little bit more expensive than regular Marines, but they do look amazing on the battlefield. So anyway, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the weapons and the Primaris Marines themselves. This is all I have for you today. If you guys have any other suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll get to them in a timely manner, hopefully. We do get a lot of suggestions, and we do write them all down, and we try to do the ones that get more suggestions than the other ones, so if we don't get to yours quickly, it's coming. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. Hit us up on Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, and Twitter. And oh, before I forget, there is a Facebook giveaway going on right now. We basically hit 2,000 likes on our Facebook page, so for that, I thank you guys. Awesomeness right there. And because of that, we will be doing 2 giveaways on the Facebook page, so head on over there. There is a post that'll let you know how you can get entered into the giveaway contest. I've been talking for far too long on this outro. So like I said before guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.